Hi, welcome to today's little extra bonus video. So today we're gonna talk about, my home state of Ohio again, but on a little bit more of the crazy, obnoxious, and silly side. I'm going to read to you all every single dumb, crazy law right here in my home state of Ohio. So first off, we're going to do the entire state itself, and then we're going to look at some individual cities, towns, whatever, throughout the entire state. So, first off, I have a website here on my phone that I will be reading them off from. They will be down here at the bottom of the screen so you can see it for yourself. But, yeah, expect a lot of craziness here, guys. Because it's crazy. Some of these are ridiculous. Especially here in my hometown, but that's besides the point. So, first off, for just the entirety of the state itself, it is illegal to mistreat anything of great importance. It is unclear of what great importance constitutes, so probably something having to do with something related to the state. So like state flag, maybe? I don't know. Here's the second one. Owners of tigers must notify authorities within 1 hour if the tiger escapes. So I think that right there just clearly says that, hey, here in Ohio, you get to own a tiger. I know, it's dumb, it's stupid, I don't know, I don't get it. It is illegal to fish for whales on Sunday. Now, oh my god, just looking at a map of Ohio, we have two big major bodies of water that's part of our state. In the south, we have the northern parts of the Ohio River, which is part of the border with Kentucky and a little bit, well, it's all mostly Kentucky, and I guess a little bit of West Virginia too. And then up north we have Lake Erie. I don't even think whales even live in Lake Erie, because that's the only body of water that's big enough to possibly even have whales. And as far as I know, there are no whales in Lake Erie. Women are prohibited from wearing patent leather shoes in public. I have no idea what constitutes as a patent leather shoe, so I'm going to throw it up on screen here and let you guys see for yourself, but I don't know what that means. It is illegal to get a fish drunk. Who was the dumbass that decided to do that? Like, seriously, you have to be a dumbass and an idiot to even want to get a fish drunk to begin with. Like, you're gonna shove a whole, like, bottle of vodka down a fish's throat? Like, you're gonna be doing that to a bluegill? I don't think so, dude. Ohio Driver's Education Manual states that you must honk the horn whenever you pass another car. I'm assuming when you're like passing, like going from behind someone to in front of someone. So, yeah, all you Ohio drivers, yeah, that's probably something we've all failed at. Here's one that's even crazier, since, you know, tomorrow is, in fact, Sunday. No one may be arrested on Sunday or on the 4th of July. That's crazy, because in 2 years' time, in 2027, the 4th of July will be on a Sunday. That's a double whammy. So no one will be allowed to be arrested on just the calendar date of Sunday in general. and the 4th of July here in Ohio. So you can do whatever the hell you want, apparently. Participating or conducting a duel is prohibited. Dude, this isn't the Old West, and no one's out dueling anymore. I don't think anyone does that anymore anyways, so there's no need to even have that anymore. And here's another one for you ladies out there, for just all of Ohio in general. Breastfeeding is not allowed in public. Yeah. I mean, if you're out in your backyard doing it, if you're on your own property or any type of private property and you want to breastfeed your child, have at it. But if you do it out in a public area, I'm assuming, like at a park or a beach or an amusement park or somewhere that's, you know, out for the public, no, don't do that. In Ohio, if you ignore an order on Decoration Day to such an extent as to publicly play croquet or pitch horseshoes within 1 mile of the speaker stand, you can be fined $25. I have no idea what Decoration Day is, so I'll throw it up here on screen of what exactly it is. But, yeah, I think this right here will tell you why. I don't know, I have no opinion on that one, honestly. Alright, and the last one of the overall state. It is illegal for more than 5 women to live in a house. So, oh my god. So if you were married, you know, you as a man have a wife, and you have 6 children. You have the first 5, which are 4 girls and 1 boy, which, you know, you're fine. Even though the 5th woman in the house would be your wife. And then you get, you know, she gets pregnant and you end up with a girl. And you have 6 women that live in a house. But the other 5 women in the house are your children. I don't think people are going to be popping out like 6 kids anymore. Like, the most anyone will be popping out will be like 2 or 3. But 6 kids? This isn't the 1700s. I don't think anyone's pushing out that many kids. I mean, I guess technically like the Amish do, but that's a whole other thing, I think. Alright, so now we're going to get into all of the cities and villages and towns that have different dumb laws throughout the entire state. All of these places will be listed in alphabetical order. I will try to put a map of the location probably up here somewhere. But yeah, I'll try to get that figured out. And then like descriptions or explanation will probably be up over here like normal. Alright, so starting off, we're going to Bay Village. Obviously the map will be right up here in this upper corner there. It is illegal to walk a cow down Lake Road. Why? That's so dumb. Bay Village. In Bexley, again, map will be right up there. Ordinance number 223 of 9919, which is September 9th of 2019, prohibits the installation and usage of slot machines in outhouses. So what, you're gonna gamble and then take a shit? You know how unsanitary that would be? Who would want to put a slot machine in that? Why? So unsanitary. Alright, and Clinton County, which obviously, map right there. Any person who leans against a public building will be subject to fines. What if you're just standing outside waiting for like your ride at like a, I don't know, like a Walmart or something, and you're, leaning up against the building, and you got your arms full of like stuff, but you also have stuff on the ground. You're gonna be subject to fines just for leaning against it. Like, oh my god, Clinton County, why would you even suggest that? Alright, so now we're going to one of the major cities here in the state. We all know Cleveland, right? I would hope so. We got 2 for Cleveland. First up, it's illegal to catch mice without a hunting license. Apparently, there was a TikTok I saw of a Canadian going over every dumb law in America, and this was one of the few that he went over, and he added a comment, and I quote, I guess it's not all, so it's illegal to hunt down Tekashi 6ix9ine, but whatever, bud. Also, women are forbidden from wearing patent leather shoes lest men see reflections of their underwear. Why does it have to be a reflection of a guy's underwear? Is it just so that way they can feel secure? Who was the idiot that wrote that? Clearly someone that lived in Cleveland, however long ago that was. Alright, it's capital time. We're going down to our state capital in Columbus. And the crazy dumb law is, it is illegal for stores to sell cornflakes on Sunday. So yeah, if you're one of those people that has to be at church on Sunday mornings, and you're gonna go run to the store at like, I don't know, 7:30 just to get a box of cereal, and you decide to grab cornflakes, sorry bro, sorry, can't do that. If you want a good tasting cereal in the morning, why not try Apple Jacks? It's honestly a little bit better than cornflakes, but I can understand the appeal of going, simple and basic. In Fairview Park, which again, map right here, there's 2 of them for Fairview Park. The first one, it's against the law to honk your horn excessively. A grandmother was fined for honking her horn twice at her neighbor. Oh god, Granny. Number 2, items left on a tree lawn become city property. What? A young man was fined for removing an item from a tree lawn even though he had the owner's permission. Okay, I don't know what a tree lawn is, but right here is a picture of a tree lawn. I'll probably understand it a little bit better when I'm editing this. In Ironton, cross-dressing is against the law. So, yeah, if you're going to like a gay bar, which I highly doubt, I think it's a small town. I mean, the map right there will prove it right there. Yeah, it's a good luck trying to cross-dress in this place. In Lima, which just so happens to be an area of Ohio under the control of my congressman, pictured right here. We'll see him in a little bit. It says, any map that does not have Lima clearly stated on the map cannot be sold. So if you're gonna buy a state map, which I don't think, does anyone even use maps for road trips anymore? I think it's all on Google. Like, I don't even think people even use Google Maps anymore for traveling either. I think it's all based on just GPS. And I guess like 20 years ago, you had to use the maps because Google Maps probably wasn't that relevant. But yeah, you can't use a map if Lima isn't on there in Lima. In Lowell, again, map right there. It is unlawful to run a horse over 5 miles per hour. Okay, so what? They can't like run or like sprint. They could probably just gallop, or they. I don't even. How fast is a horse when they gallop? Right up here we'll have all the different speeds of all for horses. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting when I find out when editing it for playback purposes. And now we reach my hometown. So, a few things about my hometown I want to throw out there. We currently have the hometown and burial to the 29th president, Warren G. Harding. We are disputably the popcorn capital of the world because we have an annual popcorn festival that occurs the first weekend of September every year. And we also have the state official groundhog, Buckeye Chuck. So, the dumb law here in my hometown, you cannot eat a donut and walk backwards on a city street. Yeah. So, I can't tell you how many times I've attempted to actually go ahead and go through with this and actually do it. I'm honestly so tempted to do it just to see what happens. It's funny, man. Like, seriously, you can't make this shit up. In North Kenton, obviously, map there in the corner. It is against the law to roller skate without notifying the police. Okay, what about like roller rinks? I mean, I don't even think many places even have roller rinks anymore, but my hometown does, but we don't have that issue. But yeah, if there's a roller rink in North Kenton, how does that work for them? Like, seriously, do they have to call the police and like, hey, we're gonna have a whole bunch of teenagers or kids, or we're gonna have this event here at our roller rink, and according to our city law, we have to notify you that we're gonna have people here skating. And they're like, okay, cool, have fun. Like, what does that? In McDonald, your goose may not parade down Main Street. So if you have a duck and you want to parade it down the street, all streets, have at it. Main Street, no. That's why. Is it even legal to have farm animals in cities anyways? I mean, like, if you have a permit, sure, but in other cases, no. Or if you're like a farmer, who would be a farmer in a town? In Oxford, it's illegal for a woman to strip off her clothing while standing in front of a man's picture. What? Is it like a picture or like a painting picture, or like what? You're gonna get public indecency if you're stripped naked anyways, whether you're a man or a woman. In Paulding, a policeman may bite a dog to quiet him. I wouldn't even bite a dog, period, because PETA will get real on your ass on that one. Alright, now we're back to another big major city, and we got one more after this one. We're going up to Toledo. So, in Toledo, throwing a snake at anyone is illegal. Now, that is stupid because, for one, it doesn't constitute if it's a live snake or one of those like fake plastic cheap snakes that you get at like Walmart for like $2, like a toy snake. Like, why? Like, seriously, why would you throw a snake at anyone? Throwing something at anyone should be illegal. Alright, we're almost done. In Strongsville, Catch-22 is banned. I have no idea what Catch-22 is, so I'll throw it up on screen right here. And, yeah, make your own interpretation on that. And lastly, we come to our last location in our last major city, Youngstown. We have 2 of them for Youngstown. So first off, riding on the roof of a taxi cab is not allowed. That should make complete, total sense, because you don't know if there's like a tree, you know, hanging low or whatever, and it's also not safe for your own, like, general safety either. And, you know, especially when the car is, like, moving. Like, Youngstown's a decent sized city, like, you shouldn't be doing that. And the second thing is, you may not, and I repeat, you may not run out of gas. So if you're just like driving along and you totally forget to like fill up your tank, or you thought you filled up your tank but didn't, and then your car stops when you run out of gas, are you just gonna get like arrested right then and there? Alright, and there you have it. Those are every single dumb, crazy, stupid laws right here in my home state of Ohio. So, if you like this, of what I did for my home state, well, maybe I'll do it for another state. You know, leave your suggestions down below of what you think I should do. If you want me to keep doing something like this, but with a different state. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on our regularly scheduled episode coming out on Monday, which will be a update video of what's going to come out for the rest of the month. So once again, happy birthday, Ohio, and yeah, we will see you all next time.